Once upon a time, Disneyland Records released a 2 LP set that attempted to promote moralistic values to children. Welcome to the Disney Scrapbook, where together we take a journey to explore Disney history from 50 years ago. My name is Nolan. Today, I thought we would take a look at Disneyland Records' double feature released in 1972, Animal Stories of Aesop and The Best Stories of Aesop, which possesses the catalog number DDF1. DDF standing for Disney Double Feature. This set is a re-release of both Animal Stories of Aesop with catalog number DQ1221, originally released on July 16, 1961. And Best Stories of Aesop, which has catalog number DQ1218, having pre-released the other LP in April of 1961. This double feature LP is one of a 5-part series of 2 LP gatefold albums without booklets, which combined previously issued DQ Disney Quality and ST Storyteller recordings. DDF1 Animal Stories of Aesop and The Best Stories of Aesop. DDF2 Walt Disney's Dog Songs and Incredible Journey. DDF3 The Sword in the Stone and The Prince and the Pauper. DDF4 Pecos Spell and The Littlest Outlaw. And DDF5 Toby Tyler in the Circus and Hans Brinker and the Silver Skates. Both albums of these Aesop's Fables are narrated by the iconic soft-spoken voice of the popular Disney 1991 legend voice actor Sterling Holloway, born in Georgia in 1905. Holloway knew from a young age that he wanted to pursue a career in entertainment, and at age 15 was the youngest person to be enrolled in New York's American Academy of Dramatic Arts. He went on to appear in vaudeville, musical reviews, and on radio. His first film appearance was in the 1927 silent film Casey at the Bat. However, it was his breakthrough performance as the messenger stock in Disney's animated classic Dumbo that led to subsequent voice roles, including Flower in Bambi, the Cheshire Cat in Alice in Wonderland, Kaa in The Jungle Book, and ultimately voicing the beloved Winnie the Pooh. He would eventually appear in 100 films and 40 television shows. It was his 1957 contract with Disney's music division that led to him narrating Aesop's Fables, along with enabling Sterling Holloway to be the only voice actor to receive credit for the entirety of his enormous body of work performed for Disneyland Records. Aesop's Fables are moralistic anthropomorphic stories. Legend has it that they were created by an old Greek storyteller around 600 BC.
Aesop's stories are fables. A fable is a story with a message. Many of our expressions come from them. We say sour grapes when we cannot have something we want. We also say, from the ant and the dove, one good turn deserves another. Aesop's animals think and talk like people, with all their faults and virtues. At first handed down by word of mouth, the stories later written down. They have inspired many authors. One of the most famous is George Bernard Shaw, whose play Androcles and the Lion is a direct rendering of Aesop's tale. Interestingly enough, it is about a slave who liked animals.
On side 1 of Animal Stories of Aesop, we hear the fable of Androcles and the Lion, where a slave befriends a lion and the story of compassion and gratitude unfolds. This story is followed by the first story to have background music. In the end and the dove, the music adds atmosphere and helps create imagery to this tale of how one good turn deserves another. The Frog and the Ox, accompanied by orchestral music, opens side 2. Here, a frog attempts to inflate itself, bragging he can be as big as an ox. Delivering the moral that self-conceit leads to self-destruction. Accompanied by music, Lion and the Goat is the second story on this side, and retells what happens when a lion and a goat simultaneously reach a watering hole on a hot summer's day, illustrating that in times of need, it can be beneficial to talk to your enemies. The Fox and the Grapes is told solely for the voice of Sterling Holloway, and is the last story on this side. It retells what happens when a fox tries to eat grapes from a vine, but is unable to reach them. Rather than admit defeat, he declares them to be sour, conveying the message that any fool can despise what he cannot get. We will continue our look at this Disneyland double feature LP in part 2 of this analysis, where we will look not only at the second LP in the set, but also at Sunset Sound Studios where it was recorded. If you would like to listen to this LP, it can be purchased from Discogs, Amazon, eBay, and your local used record store. I hope that you will join me in 2 weeks' time when I complete this review. If you enjoy this type of 50th anniversary content, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. The Disney Scrapbook channel will be producing other 50th anniversary content throughout the year that will include reviews of Disney films, LPs, books, and pre-book content. Thanks everybody for watching. TTFN. Ta-da for now.